Hi everyone, I'm Rich Santos. Welcome back to another bike maintenance and build video. Today what I'm going to be doing is beginning the process of my 2021 gravel bike build up. This bike is going to be based off of this frame, which this video is focused on. If you can't tell, the brand is Jessica. Backstory on this, Jessica's not a brand, you know. I was looking for, almost as an experiment, to do a build with almost like the cheapest new bike frame I could find. And I was doing all of my searching for this frame in early 2020 before COVID hit. Got this frame for $100.24. Now I've just done some quick looking in late February of 2021, and you can't find frames like this on eBay for $100 anymore. They're all gone. There were tons of Jessica frames on eBay. There were different styles. There were different paint jobs. There were definitely some nuances that I want to show you when we go into the details. But this was ubiquitous. This was all over the place. And I, at that time, jumped on it because I thought it's a great chance to get an aluminum frame for cheap. Well, they're all gone. I'm hoping people are building them, and I'm hoping people are enjoying them. I haven't built this up yet. I don't know if it'll be any good. But my first impressions are really good. This is a 26-inch mountain bike frame, and I'm going to end up mating this with a fully rigid 26er fork, drop bars, all the other gravel stuff. You can find other comparable frames from AliExpress right now in the $150-ish range. I think that might not include taxes and customs, so it might go up a little bit more. So prices have definitely changed because supplies have dwindled, because people bought bikes when people were quarantined, I guess, and people weren't going out as much. One of the reasons I got this frame, though, is it's a little bit different than a lot of mountain bikes because it actually has your down tube bottle cage holders, but it actually has seat tube cage holders. So this made it nice because when I go on gravel rides, I want to have plenty of room to carry my water. So that's super nice. And then if you can get your head around the fact that there is Jessica all over this bike, like everywhere, if you can get your head around it, it's actually a pretty nice paint job. Let's get a weight on this bike, actually. 1794. So it's 1800. It's an 1800 gram frame. All right, let's go over some other pertinent details about this frame. It is a threaded BSA English threaded bottom bracket. It is actually a 68 millimeter shell width. So you can use a 68 to 73 normal mountain bike external bearing bottom bracket. You just gonna have to use the spacers. It's got some nice red and black Jessica on that side. It's got Never Back Down over here. It does come with the derailleur hanger. It doesn't come attached. I did screw that on. It is set up for quick release wheels, so it's not set up for through axle. It is a post mount disc brake frame. And then check out the little alien, or that's what I'm calling it. There's this little Jessica logo guy. And then painted seat post. Your seat post clamp would be 34.9. Your seat post would be the 31.6 size. This is a 17-inch frame. Top tube has 520 Happy Ride the Jessica. Yes, yeah, seriously, it says Happy Ride the Jessica. There you have, and then you got your big down tube with your Jessica. You got your Jessica Technology, your Jessica Sports, your 520 bicycle. You've got the Alien. That's what you're going to look at as you're looking down at the top tube. It's got this little logo, and then just a black and white Jessica. And then underneath the down tube, you've got another, of course, another Jessica logo, and of course, another Alien logo underneath. So no shortage of branding, even though it's not really a real brand. It's a tapered head tube for a 1 1/4 to 1.5 inch threadless headset, pretty common nowadays. I want to show you the second thing that makes me really excited about this frame, and it's this right here. The fact that there's no brake mount bridge on this seat stay, and the chain stays have no bridge either for mounting fenders or anything. So your mounting options are limited. So this is not a frame for bike packing by any means. It's just a day trip gravel bike type frame. All right, so what I have right in front of me now is one of my spare wheel sets. This is a 700C wheel. These are 700 by 40C Kenda Happy mediums. And check this out. This is the rear wheel. This will actually fit. All right, so check that out. That is the Jessica frame right there with the 700 by 40C wheel in the back. I am gonna run this with a 26-inch disc wheel, but I think it's really cool that I can do this. I could have a secondary wheel set and have different types of wheels and tires for different conditions pretty easily. This isn't the purpose of the video, but just to complete the concept of the bike, the fork I'm going to be using is also a 26er specific carbon rigid fork. It's a tapered fork. Even though this is a 26er specific fork, this also can handle the same exact wheel and tire. All right, so here we have that same 700 by 40C tire mounted in this 26er fork, and I mean, there's plenty of clearance for that. So that's going to give me an option to run this wheel set or a different kind of wheel set with this bike. I think the point I'm trying to make is that not necessarily always, but with the right frame geometry, you can get a 26er mountain bike frame that will give you plenty of room to play around with different tire wheel combinations that aren't limited to just 26ers. Gravel has gone 29er, 650B. I get it. But this doesn't stop me from doing that. I mean, here's a rough mock-up of what this will look like. Here's obviously a very rough mock-up of what it would look like with those 700C wheels. Here's the clearance on that fork that I'm gonna use. This is again, that's a 40C tire. And there's room. There's not a ton. I wouldn't go much bigger. But if you wanna have a faster day, or you know your conditions are gonna be different, you would have an allowance for that. All right, guys, I just wanted to conclude this introduction to my 2021 gravel bike build, and with the focus primarily on the Jessica bike frame. And I'm optimistic. For an 1,800 gram frame for $100, all of the components for the rest of the build are in this box. I got all of these things for less than $1,000. Now, asterisk star that number. For a while, I'll be honest, I found all of the Jessica nomenclature, the naming of the Jessica frame, I found it to be super annoying, to the point where I thought about stripping the bike and repainting it. I may end up putting like stickers, like something over the big Jessica names, because I just feel like it's a little odd. Like, is it disingenuous or strange to every person I've known named Jessica in my life? I don't know. I hope you like this video. I hope you tune in for future videos from this series. I've got some things that I think are going to be interesting components for this build.